Hi everyone, I have decided that for my next sort of mini morning series I am going to be doing a page from World of Flowers. I haven't done much in this book for quite a while, and I picked a page, trying to find the page that I picked. It was this page, this sort of ribbon page, and I thought we would just do one side to start with. And although it doesn't naturally, it sort of breaks into sections. Normally for my morning videos we just do something short, like a few flowers and things. I thought I would just do a little bit each day and sort of make up a whole sort of little mini series just with this little bit of ribbon page, and then eventually do the other side as well. Whether it's a continuation or whether we have to do something else in between, I'm not sure yet, but I thought it would just be nice to do some flowers. So I'm going to come close in so that we can see some detail. I've just got to move some junk on my desk so I can move my book across. And come in nice and close. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too close. I want to be able to see it. There we are. We start right on this edge, look, and this is actually cut off a little bit, but that's fine. We can start there. Now I've decided to use my Staedtler pencils because they are fine and we have got some quite fine details to put in. So I'm going to start with the centres of these little flowers here. So I'm going to use this number 16 and just put a little bit in at the bottom of each flower centre and then just fade it up a bit. It's quite hard to fade that one. And then go to a yellow. I'm going to use number 1. Sorry, it's quite hard to keep it in focus. I need to, and just draw it up to the top. It's got just a different colour in each bit. I think it looks a little bit more interesting. Then our petals. Now we're going to sort of want to vary it through. I think I will start with an orange. I don't know why. There's no reason really. So this is number 4, which is our orange. And I'm just going to make it a little darker near the centre and then fade it off towards the edge of the petal if I can. It's quite a small space. Now I do have a swatch chart for Staedtlers if you're interested in my Ko-fi shop, but I also have a comparison chart for Staedtlers because I know that a lot of people don't have the Staedtlers. So that is available if you have a different brand. Obviously you might not have the brands that I've used that made the charts for, but it hopefully will help. If you want any more help with colour changing, this is 24, which is Scarlet Red. I can use it at the very bottom of these petals just to give them a little bit of a shadowy look. So if you want any help converting colours, then just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Right, time for leaves. We have these larger leaves, and I think I'm going to grab this pencil. This is the 52 and this is the sap green. I'm going to do the inside bit of the leaf. I'm going to try and just fade it off towards the edge, and the same with this one. Sometimes I ignore where the edge is different, but on this one I'm going to do the edge in a slightly lighter colour. I often am tempted to do it darker, but today I fancy doing it in 50, which is our willow green. But I'm going to again make it more concentrated here and fade it towards the tip like that. I sort of decided I wanted to do something floral, you know, because spring is here and flowers are popping up, so it's rather nice to colour some flowers, isn't it? This is 53, which is our lime green, but it isn't that limey. I'm going to use it for this green up here. I just feel that I want it to be a little bit lighter. So again, I'm just trying to fade it towards the tip a little bit. Just putting more layers near the base. I haven't coloured in this book for so long. There is a series I said I would make from here near the back, but I've not got round to doing it. But you know, no one's asked me for it. I just thought I might do it, so I haven't done it yet. Now this plant here seems to be joined to this bit here, and I'm wondering if they should be the same. And then we've got these bits coming off. There's quite a lot going on with that one, isn't there? I think I will do the petals first, and I might just choose one of the light pinks. This is the 20, I think it's magenta. And I'm just going to start darker in the centre and fade it up towards the tip, just by putting less layers on. And just do the same all the way around. And I'm hoping this might be a little series that you can get into. Maybe you've got the book, you haven't done this page, or maybe you've got other books with flowers in that you could just colour along with me, because you know, if you find one that's similar looking to the one I'm colouring, you could just use the same colours, or you could just colour along in your own way and just listen. You know, I know some people do that too. Whatever you wish. Obviously these morning videos are usually quite short. They don't quite have the content of the afternoon ones, but that's just because, you know, I haven't got time to make 2 really long videos every day. It's not always about time either, with regards to timing the video. Sometimes I don't have enough voice or enough things to say, and sometimes, you know, obviously there's a degree of editing and exporting and uploading that has to go on, and I do other things as well, like making your swatch charts, swatch sheets, comparison sheets, that sort of thing, and also posting on social media, telling people about the videos and showing you my pages that I've coloured in and all that sort of thing. So it's quite a bit to do. So it's not always, you know, you can't always do loads. I did have someone ask me if I could do more videos just recently. This is number 61. Now, I was flattered, but there's no way. I mean, 2 a day is quite a lot. And yes, I could make longer content, but as I say, it takes time. It's not just about the actual recording. So, and I do minimum editing. Some people do tons. I don't, because I find it really boring. I'm wondering about these, but I think I'm going to do this now. Are these another set of petals, or are they a set of leaves? Oh, I've got no clue. Go have a yawn. Oh, I hit the tripod. Sorry, while I'm trying to reach for my pencils that I want. I've decided that I'm going to do these petals in 550. This is called Pale Green. I'm sorry for the bashing. And I'm going to do these and this. So again, just trying to make it darker near the centre and lighter to the tip. It's a really simple technique, and for such a complex picture, I mean, I realise there's not loads of it, but there's so much going on with so many different leaves and flowers, styles, designs, different shapes and sizes. It can be quite overwhelming. So I think sticking to a really simple colouring technique can really help to make it easier to tackle and more fun as well. It's not always about producing the most exciting, fabulous masterpiece. You know, we have to remember that, why do we colour? Is it because we want to produce a masterpiece? Probably not. It's satisfying when we produce pictures that we like, of course, but the process of creating should be all part of the joy. And so just making something that you have really enjoyed colouring can be as good as producing something that looks amazing. And obviously it's very possible to do both. This is 551, which is light green. But we don't always manage it, you know. It's, I find if I'm feeling a bit down or tired or a bit stressed, you know, those sorts of moods that we all get, then if I'm colouring, I want something really, really simple. I'm not going to care about really what it looks like, so I pick a book perhaps that's easier, that isn't one that I'm going to do this stem, you know, wanting to do perfectly. In fact, I don't have any books that I want to do perfectly because I know that's just an unrealistic goal. This is 550, which is pale green. I know that whatever book, having finished quite a few books, I'm going to do these in a pink, I've just got to decide. Having finished quite a few books, I know that there's never going to be a consistency through the book of how good the pictures are. This is 21, which is the light rose. There is always going to be some pictures that you prefer over others, always. So striving to make every picture perfect is just an unrealistic goal, and you can learn from looking back over pictures you don't like. I'm always very careful with my self-criticism. I'll have a look at it, let's say it's this one, and I'll say, well, what don't I like about it? Well, actually, I'm not very keen on this green colour, to be honest. And I've missed a bit, so I'm just going to colour over it now. So no, I'm not I'm going to layer it up a bit to improve it. But what do I like about it, you know? And then you can ask yourself these questions and you can learn, but don't be too critical, you know, just think carefully. Why don't you like it? Sometimes I don't like a picture because I've seen it done by somebody else and their version was better. It's not a good reason for not liking a picture, is it? We're going to do these two. But it can sort of stay in your head, the other person's picture, what it looked like, and you probably had expectations that were too high for yourself. This is number 6, which is the violet. And I'm going to do these flower centres with this. Yes, you probably thought, oh, look at that, I can do that. And then just tried to copy it and then maybe couldn't, because it could be the fact that even if that person tried to recreate what they'd done, they wouldn't be able to get it looking the same, you know. It's a very big ask. I'm going to colour these little circle bits because I think they sort of look like this, as if it should be the same colour. You may disagree, but you might want to do them different bright colours. You could do some pinks, some greens, you know, something that matches in with this, or you could wait and match it in with this. Yeah. So yes, so we need to be kind to ourselves. This is lavender, number 62. Also, people say to me, how do you colour so much? How do you finish well? I have a lot of time for colouring, time to colour, and I'm very fast. So that's how I get so many pictures done. But that doesn't mean I'm expecting, you know, everyone else should expect themselves to do the same. You work at your own pace. It needs to be at a pace that you enjoy. It needs to be, you know, achieving what you want. You know, I love finishing books. I get great joy from it. Other people don't, you know. They just want to colour the pictures that they like in the books and they're quite happy with leaving the rest. Some people are quite happy with half colouring a page and then not finishing it. And I think sometimes that's absolutely fine. I can't do that. My mind won't let me, but sometimes I wish it would, because I finished off pictures and they look awful. And I've totally ruined them because I felt like I had to finish it. And it's just yuck. So sometimes I wish I could be more like that. Okay, I'm just going to try and go a bit darker around the edge with that one. And I'm going to use my darker violet for a couple of these circles as well. Just so I thought it might make sense to match them in. I don't think there's any other marks like this on the page. This one is 602, which is the pastel violet. I'm just going to do that one. a bit paler than the rest, but I'll layer it up a little bit. There we go. Now we've been 15 minutes. I thought it might be best to sort of keep an eye on the time and do these in certain time slots, because I usually do a sort of 15-20 minute video in the morning. So I thought I would leave that one, you know, every 15 minutes or so I will stop and then carry on for the next day, and we'll see how well that works. And I sort of thinking this has become quite a nice little chunk, and then maybe this chunk, you know, but we'll see how it goes and how the time goes. You know, I don't want to make them too long. I want the series to last, really, is what I'm saying, so that I don't have to make so many videos, just because, you know, I would like to spread them out a little bit rather than having just one a day. It means I can have 2 a day if we have a shorter one. Anyway, that is me done for today. So I hope you are excited about this new series. I am. I'm excited to get another page done in this book as well, because I haven't done enough. Yeah, it might not take as long as I thought. I thought it might take quite a long time to do this page, but maybe not. Anyway, I hope you have a super day. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe and comment, and happy colouring.